today I'm going to respond to a bunch of the questions and comments I got in that Costco cake freezing video while I eat a piece of defrosted cheesecake and tuxedo cake, you know, for science. One of the first things is, did I just leave them on that pan in the freezer? No, I didn't. Once they had been in the freezer for a couple of hours, I took their like parchment wrapped pieces and I put them into these airtight containers. These are actually repurposed margarine containers that I keep for exactly this purpose. The label with my dissolvable labels, the tops of both, so that way we can tell the difference. The next thing I got a lot was, could you use wax paper instead of parchment paper for this purpose? And the answer is yes, you can definitely use wax paper, except that my husband baked some cookies on wax paper a few years ago, and I remain traumatized by that. So we don't keep wax paper in the house. I only keep parchment paper in the house. The comment that I got a lot was, ew, gross, you're going to serve leftover cake to your guests. I mean, I literally just took this out of the freezer. It's delicious. I can let it defrost a little bit, but it's still very good. The tuxedo cake, like, it doesn't even really taste that frozen. I'm gonna give the cheesecake a minute. When I said I had people over, it was my family. It was like my dad, my siblings, their kids. They're leftovers that I will just serve again to the same people. And it was like their idea to be like, oh, let's just freeze this for next time we get together so we don't have to get dessert again. So you all can just like calm down a little bit. I'm gonna try this now. Oh no, it's still really frozen. I think it needs, I mean, I love frozen cheesecake, so this is fine, but I would probably let this sit for another few minutes or so. The next comment that a few people said was commenting on the fact that I licked my thumb, like I took food off of the knife and ate it. I don't know if you know this about creators, but we edit our videos. So I edited that video so you didn't have to watch all 10 minutes of me slowly cutting up pieces of cake. So I also edited out the part where I went to the sink right behind me. I washed my hands like multiple times during this cake cutting situation. I also washed the knife between the tuxedo cake and the cheesecake. And also, you're not invited to my house, so you don't need to worry about my contamination of the cakes. There's a big piece of my piece gone because my kids are home for the snow day today, and my daughter wanted it, which she says is delicious. It's delicious, tastes just as good as when we first had it. Okay, so verdict is in. Adults and kids alike are happy with it. Yeah. And the last comment I got was wondering how long it lasts in the freezer. I don't know. I probably wouldn't leave in there for that long. Family comes over every other weekend pretty much for a meal. I'm the one who hosts all the things. So I will take this out again next time. So that's when we will finish it. I don't know, a couple months maybe. Use your judgment. This is still pretty frozen, but delicious. Use your judgment. I hope I cleared up any Costco cake controversy or scandal there was surrounding my cleanliness and process that I used here.